Hey guys, it's Chase with Dream Media, back for another episode. We're here in Denver at CET exploring the possibilities of Lutron lighting, specifically Ketra, and how you can endlessly customize the lights to work for you. If you're looking for something like this, reach out and schedule a consultation today. I'm excited to dive in. Let's go. You hit that entertain button, all of a sudden this place blew up. We went from bright white lights to we got these greens, these purples, these pinks, these warmer Kelvin bulbs. What's going on here?
Yeah, so ultimately what we have in this space also as well is Lutron acquired a company in 2018 called Ketra. It is an intelligent lighting source that you can see above you, and we've got multiple form factors of new construction fixtures, if you will. These happen to be our 2-inch downlights that come in a wide variety of square, round, flanged, flangeless, mud-in, millwork options. We purposely here for the conversation piece have left our ceilings open. We have a lot of designers and builders who want to come in here as well too, and they want to actually see the physical size of the fixture.
Yeah.
So we've left the ceilings exposed on purpose to have that conversation of showing them the physical components, the shallowness of the fixture as well, and how the installation actually goes in as well. But what you're seeing here with Ketra is that we have a full range dynamic, what I call an intelligent digital addressable lighting system that allows us to get on early in projects with new construction, as well as we're moving through here, I'll show you some retrofit solutions because we also have screw-in lamps as well. If you're looking at, for an example, a pendant that you are, as the homeowner, really looking for, we can screw in lamps into existing fixtures as long as they are medium base socketed lamps. You can see over here in the conference room as well, we have a custom fixture, but all that is 96 individual lamps that we hung from that platform. So we have full on retrofit solutions available to you as well if we get involved in a project that is not necessarily at the new construction standpoint.
Yeah, so I love the RGB capabilities, but can we dive into a little bit just your standard Kelvin scale and how that can enhance your lifestyle throughout the day?
Absolutely. So what I'm going to do right over here then for you real quick, and this is a great transition, but what I'm going to show you here, if we are looking at the kitchen area primarily over here, and I love to go through this because if you think about the standard home that we have today, this is what is being put in homes. This is what I call your everyday contractor grade, specification grade, 3000 Kelvin temperature downlight. When you are in a dark room, when the shades are down with LED lights, when they're full on, this is not a terrible solution, but this is what we've been living with for the last 20 years. These lights are full on. This is at 3000K. But what the beauty of Ketra is today is that what we like to talk about is that we have the ability to track the natural cycles of the sun. So if you see representative here, the sun is coming up in the morning. This is just a short, really enhanced lighting scenario of how the lighting automatically changes throughout the day when you walk into the space. Is it early morning? Is it more around lunchtime? Is it more now that the kids are coming home from school? Now you're getting ready to have a cocktail with your significant other and having dinner and maybe putting the kids to bed. We have a dynamic light source today that tracks the sun, everything from firelight or candlelight, if you will, to sunlight, all the way to moonlight, that we've just not been able to do with LED lighting historically, over the last 20 years.
Yeah, and I think it doesn't just stop with aesthetics. Having a light source that works for you, that mimics the natural world order, it isn't going to interfere with your daily life. It's going to make sure you wake up softly, that you have an easy put to bed, that when you you're walking through your house at 2 a.m. because you woke up, that you're not being woken up dead awake by a very bright Kelvin light. You'll have a nice warm candle glow. So it also, I think, at least in my house, I've noticed I sleep much better since I've got these Ketra lights in.
Absolutely, and one of the beautiful things about where we are with the lighting today on it is that we have digital addressable technology, meaning that all we have to do is simply get power to the lights. We no longer need 300 square feet of mechanical room space for dimming panels. This is digital addressable lighting that I can show you here, essentially that all of these lights have power to them. But now that I can simply bring in different layers of lighting, maybe I bring in a base layer of decorative lights that can be configured at any point by you, the integrator, or the homeowner at any given point. Maybe then I bring in a task layer of like undercabs and toe kicks on the other side here. I've got an accent wall back there as well that I simply could add a layer of accent lighting. This in years past would have had to been planned a year in advance, wired for, and specifically tied back to something. We are at a point now to where we simply can add layers of lighting, digital and addressable lighting at any given time to create the mood and the ambiance inside the space. From a wall control, like I mentioned, or we can enhance it as well from your basic app control as well, getting to that. And you had mentioned then also something else that we do here with this is that how do we do all this? We have the ability, if you look at these lamps right here, I'm just demonstrating here, each lamp is digital and addressable, but a full spectrum of the color temperatures that we have. Everything from a candle flame to here on the left corner to midday light, all the way to moonlight up there in that upper right-hand corner. We have that dynamic spectrum of lighting that we've never had available to us before to customize the experience for the homeowner. Are they sleeping? Are they working out? You know, are they working on blueprints in the afternoon? How does the light accommodate exactly the task at hand for them?
Yeah, and something else I absolutely love about Lutron that we haven't touched on yet is just how dead set reliable and flexible this system is and integrates into other control systems. So we kind of spoke about it with the Palladium keypad up front with the Josh. We also have it here, so you can do really cool things. Okay, Josh, turn the lights aqua.
Okay, remember, all of the kitchen lights is offline.
Yeah. So as you can see, like, I don't always have to rely on the app, on a touchpad, on a remote. I can just now install a Lutron system, get that integrated really nice into whatever end control platform I like, and just have a seamless experience throughout the house. That'll work with the shades. It's just a really cool experience to be able to completely transform the aesthetic of your house with just a few words and a voice command. We even have to the point now where you can text the house, hey, turn the lights red, or whatever you're looking to do. It's just really cool, exciting stuff, and we are definitely at the precipice of lighting and control technology here.
Absolutely, and just because you mentioned that, and you turned the color, you turned the lights, we ideally are trying to create the best white light for what's going on inside the house, and you saw that representative of that dynamic spectrum. But one of the abilities and the ways that we have to do that is that we also have 16 million different colors that we can choose from in any fixture, whether it's new construction or individual retrofit lamps as well. So you can get creative inside the space. If you're entertaining, you're having a birthday party for your daughter, these are things that we just could not do with lighting before. I'm moving here into something even like an automated blue sparkle scenario, right? Digital addressable technology that 10 years ago, nobody could do in the world when it comes to the flexibility of this kind of lighting. So we've enhanced this and given you the power at the color of your fingertips to be able to have fun inside this space, as well as creating that perfect white light. And then to your point, if I wanted to just add in a little bit of color maybe inside an evening scene, I can just get creative with it, right? Like you said, train a single touch of a button. I'm getting ready to entertain. I'm having cocktails with my friends. I've got the perfect white light, comfortable setting right here over the couch, but maybe I've just sparkled in a little bit of color to make the space feel warm and welcoming and a little more fun, for the party atmosphere.
It's really that next step that just brings a system and a lighting system alive to work for you. I mean, I love how even though we've got these nice bright black splashes, I've got this candle lit vibe going throughout the room. It's not too disturbing. And, as you were saying, it's completely customizable. So if I'm not happy with this or if my taste changes as I go, this system will work and grow with my taste as well.
Absolutely. You are now talking about lighting that has a livable, organic a system, if you will. They can be changed right now or a little bit later. I'll even give you a perfect example of this. Just even in this centerpiece right here, with all the technology that we're talking about, this is a very, very inexpensive home goods $1.50 plastic flower that I just got to throw on here because we had it removed. That is your standard 3000K light that we all live with today. If I bring in what we call a little bit of vibrancy and change that white spectral distribution, look at this normally lit 3000K white drab light with the lighting today, boom. Just a simple change in that white spectrum to enhance all the material inside your home, your coves, your wood, your beams, anything that you have inside your home. We now have that ability through vibrancy. And with that, I'll show you over here another example. If you look at this back row over here, we've got some pictures of artwork. That this is all just 3 pieces of artwork. That this is just lit right now with your standard 3000K. These are beautifully painted pieces of art. I'm just going to turn on vibrancy on these right here and just look simply what we could do with these photos that are prized possessions of somebody that maybe they hand painted them or they bought themselves, just by turning on a little bit of vibrancy. We call this a real life filter, like it is on Instagram, basically, right? It's an Instagram filter for real life. So as you're going through there, just look at the depth, and each one is very different. That one at the end, look at this one versus like the middle, just the depth and the colors. Now you really want to get fun with this as well, because we talked about color. What happens to these pieces of artwork when you now start to throw a little bit of fun color at them as well? You're going away back from the standard 3000 everyday lighting scenario with vibrancy to now being able to throw some different color saturations at them. Just look, incredible difference of how these pieces of art change inside the home. So this kind of dynamic lighting, somebody that has invested heavily in artwork inside their home or material goods, it just gives them a whole different appreciation of things that they can do with the things that are important to them inside their home. So really, really powerful tool to just bring a 3-dimensional experience. I mean, this right now, this looks like it's literally coming off the flat.
If you got me like on the far side of the room by the bar and you were doing that, I'd maybe think it was an automated painting.
Yep.
It's really cool, and it's got my wheels churning on what I could start doing at my own home as far as bringing the house alive and keeping it fresh.
So I'll show you one other thing, guys, on this as we just walk through here. That one of the most powerful stories, if you will, of not only everything I showed you, but if we go back to our standard home today, 3000K, I'm now going to open the shades. So as I open the shades in the facility here, my point with all of this is that right now we're in the middle of the afternoon, it's 1:19. I talked about how a static 3000K temperature lamp, when it is dark inside the space, it's actually not a bad solution. But if you are now, as most humans, gravitate toward that windowsill and you start to look outside, look at the mismatch in the lighting right here. Notice how yellow and orangish the lighting is because it is not mimicking that natural outdoor light. The beauty of the lighting that I'm talking about today, when you walk into a space, a simple button press, look how now I have extended that natural daylight now that the shades are out all the way through the space to its entirety.
Yeah, it just flows now.
It just flows. That is one of the most beautiful, powerful stories of the dynamic lighting today. When I talked about that dynamic spectrum of all the different color temperatures that we talked about, we have the ability to extend natural daylight as far into the home as we want to with electric light. It's really, really powerful.
Cool. And that was a great deep dive into Lutron, and I hope great inspiration for our viewers back home on just the possibilities of your standard drab lighting versus the limitless possibilities we have with Lutron smart lighting controls. Something we didn't touch on at all is we talked about these fixtures, but you may be able to see that we've matched the can fixtures here for the lights with speakers that are hidden aperture matching your lights. So you can just seamlessly blend this space once there's drywall on and never really know where your speakers are, where the lights are. It fits seamlessly. Just really cool stuff. All very exciting. Thanks for walking me through the space today, Greg.
Thanks for coming down, guys.
Hey guys, that was a pretty cool episode. I'm feeling very inspired. Gonna have to go home, reevaluate the lighting in my house. I hope you felt inspired from this videos and the possibility that Lutron and Ketra can bring to your lifestyle. If this is something that you're looking to have in your own home, reach out today, schedule a consultation with one of our experts, and dive into the endless possibilities of Lutron and Ketra. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like and don't forget to smash our subscribe button. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time.